Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of BTD6. Let's continue with the intermediate maps, as always using no monkey knowledge. Now Kartsndarts, Impoppable with Pat. And in this Impoppable gameplay, I'm gonna try finally finish all the Tarf upgrades that I still need to place and I still need to show you. So most likely are gonna be the turf upgrades from the farm, the spec factory, and the bottom of the village. So I think those two from the spec factories, two from the farms, and one from the village. So that's 3 turf upgrades I still need to show you that I haven't used so far, and that should be it. So from the next gameplays, I'm gonna start doing like trying to complete these gameplays as fast as possible, so that the videos are a little like shorter and they're more enjoyable to watch. And so I may start using my favorite strategy that in my opinion is one of the best ones, involving the Avatar of Wrath. And so it may not be quite enjoyable to watch, you know, because I'm gonna be using almost every time the same strategy. But because the maps are gonna change, you're gonna be seeing how I adapt and how I change, especially like the early game, to be able to beat each map. Now that on the intermediate ones, there are some maps that are pretty difficult. Well, not difficult, but like interesting. And so you need, especially early game, to have a pretty specific strategy. Well, yeah, that's it. So now in this gameplay, starting with a ninja, very standard. 201, and next is gonna be Pat. I want to place him as early as possible so he starts leveling up, and because he has very little range, of course the best position is very close to the track. So this strategy should be enough until like round 22, 23, because I can use Pat's level 3 whenever I need it to add to the ninja and Pat himself one more damage layer, and that should definitely be enough. Oh, 7 cash short. So I'm gonna place a farm here in this round. Let's see if I get some bananas. Oh yes, I got 2. 3. Okay, well, not bad. Better than nothing. It's not like in BTD 5 where if you place a farm before the round ends, you're gonna get the maximum, always the maximum amount of bananas. I just use here Pat's level 3 to clean up the Bloons round 23. That's it. So 200 farm. I'm gonna go pretty standardly here with banks. And then I'm gonna, the first tar upgrade I'm gonna show you is gonna be the bottom tar of the farm. I don't remember exactly how it's called, but it's something involving like a market or Wall Street. This round should be enough, should be fine just with this defense. And next for the leads, especially here from when Pat pops the first leads, it's important to add here, use the level 3 so that the ninja can finish off the balloons coming out of the leads. And now ninja 301, everything is gonna be alright until I get the bank, and even more. Let's use here parts level 3 again. One lead I think sneaked through, and I didn't really like that, so I just used it to be sure of being able to pop all the balloons. Okay, so now level 6 path is gonna briefly stun the balloons, so that's perfect for me. Should be able to get the bank in this round or at the end of it. Okay, I could stack 1 then 2 bananas inside the bank. Nice. Now the main problematic round here is round 36, so especially the third rash of pinks, so that's why I think here a yellow sneak through. Yes. Okay, so you need here to time 2 abilities. Pass level 3, you need to use it. I didn't use it this time because I was like talking and I was distracted, but you need to like start the round and then wait when the rainbows come in, use pass level 3, so that it's gonna recharge back and you're gonna have it back again for the second and third rush of the pinks in next round. It's very important using pass level 3 here at the beginning, so halfway through round 35, otherwise you're gonna have, as you saw there, like pinks and yellows sneaking through and then leaking. So the first pink rush should be fine, and then for the second one and third one you should have pass level 3 back up, and so use it right now. Should be enough here. Yes, okay. So that's the only like thing you have to be careful about. Round 35, the rainbows, and round 36. Then here for when the leads come out, I should have the ability back up, so if I need to use it, I can use it. Yes, let's use it. There are some pinks right there, I don't really like them. So, and that's it. Now Ninja 401, everything should be fine. Alchemist, as always, for round 40. Is strong, why not? Alchemist 300 for round 40, and you also have Pats level 3, so double like increasing the damage and pierce, and that should be more than enough to pop the Moab. I mean, look at the damage on that Moab, destroyed very fast. Now from now on, I'll try like not spend any cash, so that when I collect from the bank, I can try place like 2 banks at once, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. Let's see, 5.2. This is gonna give me 7k. Yes, I don't think I'm gonna have enough cash anyway to place 2 more banks, even after I collect here. Oh, I can't fit a farm right here. Oh wait, what? Okay, I placed the first one badly then. Yeah, not enough cash. So I'm gonna get a village right here. Alright. And then another one. Now this 2 village stacking is gonna be important because with one village you're gonna go with discount, and the village that you're gonna get Monkey Town, so you get more income. And later on it's gonna be the 205 village that is gonna englobe the farms around it for cash, and it's gonna produce cash based on how much of the farms was how much cash of the farms was taken in when you got the upgrade. Path should be in range of this village, I think. Yeah, you can see right here that how these two farms are placed differently. I placed this right farm badly, and that's why I couldn't place a farm here in the top. Normally you should be able to. Yeah, that was my bad. Now, just to save the spot, I'm gonna have a bomb placed right here. And then, already talking about the spec factory, I'm gonna place it right away because I don't wanna forget about it. So this is gonna be the 520 farm. Let's get here Monkey Town. I wanna get Monkey Town as early as possible, so in that way I can start getting already more cash from all these rounds that I'm playing. Right, that should definitely now, Pat should definitely be in range of this top village. Let's get here Camo Detention as well for the other village. This second village should have already everything in range, so I don't really need the increased radius. Alright, perfect. And now next round the banks are gonna be full, so I will collect and I will place more. And I will already place the banks in range of this top village, so that, well, first thing, I have discount. And second thing, yeah, mostly for the discount part. Can I get another one here? I don't think there is enough room between the towers in the top and the path. Yeah, unlucky. Another one, and I think that's it. I don't have more cash. So bomb 204. I'll get this alchemist now. 402. Oops. Alright. And you can see that once you get farms in range of this village, each farm that you place in range of this village is going to increase by 5,000 the cost of the turf upgrade. But at the same time, it doesn't say here because it only says that it's going to absorb them. But based on the actual cash that you spent on the farms that are going to be sacrificed, you're going to get more income by the turf upgrade. So the best upgrade to like to place and then get the 5th upgrade for the village is the 420 farm, because it's very expensive, but at the same time it's going to be absorbed. The thing with this turf upgrade is that farms turf upgrade are not going to be absorbed, so you can't get the 5th upgrades of the farms in, of course, because they're so expensive that you would get a ton of cash. So I think they have like yeah, to avoid getting too much cash, they have just taking out the possibility of being able to sacrifice turf upgrade banks or like farms in general. And but yeah, that was the only thing to say. I got here this bottom, well, this first spike factory 3-2, so that I don't messed up with the upgrades. Okay, so let's collect here again. I'm gonna place here, let's see the range, 10k. So let's see if I place it right here, it's gonna be in range. Let's see, 15, yes. All right, then enough room here for the second spike factory. That's gonna be 250. But just placing it, I don't want to upgrade it yet. And I think that's it, because I cannot really place other farms in range of this village, so I'm gonna just continue placing them here in the bottom part. Okay, that's it. So this one is gonna be instead the middle path tar fiber upgrade. I'm gonna get it right now so that I start already doing a little bit more damage to the mobs. Alright, 230. It's in range of everything, yes. So what I'm gonna do right now is with this defense I'm gonna survive perfectly. So next time I will collect from the banks. I'm gonna get the turf upgrade of the bottom path of the farm, so this one. And I'm gonna just comment it briefly, looking at how much cash you get in the round and how it works. And if I have any cash left, I'm gonna just get I'm gonna sell these top 3 banks. I'm gonna get 420 farms, and I'm gonna get the 5th upgrade of the village right away, so I start getting more cash in that manner as well. And then if I have any cash left, I'm gonna place more banks. Now the best upgrade, as you know, the best upgrade so far in BTD6 for farms is the 230 farm. But as I said, if you're thinking about getting the 5th upgrade in the bottom path of the village, it's gonna be better to, instead of sacrificing banks that are not that expensive, you sacrifice 420 farms that are a lot more expensive, but at the same time are gonna give you a lot more of cash from the 5th upgrade of the village. So it's always like a cost and efficiency thinking. And at the end of the day, is the best thing. Alright, at the end of next round, the banks are gonna be full. I have like 3, 6, 9. Okay, so that should be 9 times 7, 63k. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do all the things that I wanted. So first I'm gonna get the 5th upgrade of the village, and then I'm gonna get the bottom tower upgrade of the farm. That's what I'm gonna do, because with the village I will get a lot more of cash than I will get with the bottom tower upgrade of the farm. Okay, so let's collect here. I'm gonna now sell, as I said, these 3. I'm gonna place 420. You can see a lot more expensive. Okay, I have to be careful here though about how I place them. I don't wanna screw this up. And then the last one should be here, I hope. Is it in range? 15? Yes, okay. Alright. And now I'm 3k short, so I'm gonna sell this spike factory. Now I don't know if you know, but with the 420 farms you get 375 boxes each, and you get 5 boxes in a round, so you get 1.875 cash in one round. If you time it up 3 times of these 3 farms, is 1.89, right, times 3, 38, 5.7k. So around a little less than 5.7k cash each round with these 3 farms. But now look at how much cash I'm gonna get in just one round just by getting the turf upgrade of the village. All boxes of 300, and you can see that I'm getting a ton more of boxes than the singular farms. And look here now at the final amount of cash, 13.2k. So I got in just one round 13.2k cash from this village, just sacrificing 3 farms, 420. And that's why it's a lot better to have a village than having singular farms, because the proportion of cash that you get is a lot higher. Now I'm gonna get here in the meantime some upgrades to help me in these rounds. Alright, and also gonna get a farmer just so that I don't have to collect all the crates coming out of this village. Forgive me, but it's just better for me in this way. So I'm now getting each round 13.2k from the village, plus the banks that are stacking up. So the next time I collect the banks, I should be able to get the 5th upgrade in the bottom part of the farm. Maybe here getting 420 spike factory, why not, to have more damage coming out of these spikes. So that's the village turf upgrade shown already. Then the 2 spike factories are in their way. Now for the 5th upgrade in the top path of the farm is very similar to its 4th upgrade, but the boxes are worth 1.1k, I think. When you get valuable bananas, each box is like 1.175k cash. So actually I'm gonna start building it right now, so that I start getting cash here at the end of each round, and I start like getting closer to building it. So my cash, how much cash did I got at the end of the round? Let me just check out here at the end of this round. Let's go slow here. Not so much. 900. If I saw clearly, it was like 900. So definitely not a lot. But here we go. That's the 5th upgrade during the round. So at the end of this round, I should already be getting more cash, because it says here colossal income each round. That you're gonna be seeing in a moment is not that high. So see here, 4.9 plus 200. 4.9 plus 200, right? I saw something like that. Banks 4.3k. Okay, let's use here patch level 3 for these 45 BFBs. Oh, wait a second here. There are some Bloons sneaking. Okay, no. Ooh, I almost had an heart attack. So let's see how much cash do I get here. Yeah, 4.9, and then I start getting the 20 from the next, from the other round. So I think right here I'm gonna need something to survive these rounds, otherwise like I don't have a lot of damage going on. So I'm gonna get right here a biggest one, and that should start doing a ton of damage to this, especially like the ceramics. At the end of this round the banks are full, so let's just take a second to get everything done. I'm gonna place more banks because I'm gonna collect them all again before the BAD round, and hopefully that's gonna be enough to well, actually let's exploit the fact that here I have some like discount going on, and let's place banks here, right? So village range, is this in range? Yes. And so this is gonna surely be in range. Okay, perfect. At least 3 banks placed, saving some cash. And then here, yeah, can't. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. Let's place 4 more so that I reach 15. The 5th upgrade in the top path of the Spike Factory is very expensive, so that's why I'm placing more of these banks. And that's it, right? 3, 4, 8, 10, 15, yes. Okay, so that's all the banks in the game that I will get. And now it's gonna be just getting the 5th upgrade in the middle path of the Spike Factory and the top path. You can see here, look at the cost here, 210k, a lot. I can even sell like this farm right here about like around 95 or something like that to get more cash, like back 67.7k. So the difference between the 4th upgrade and the 5th upgrade in the middle path of the Spike Factory is the fact that on the 5th upgrade you're gonna have like the Spike Factory is gonna automatically proc every like 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds. It's gonna proc like an activated ability. And then you always have another activated ability that if you want you can use. So you have double amount of spikes in the whole map. One is gonna proc automatically every 15-20 seconds, and the other one you can use it whenever you want. And at the same time I'm getting always the farm from the village. So look at how much cash I got from the village in like about 13, 14, 15 rounds. Almost 200,000. And yeah, that's insane. Let me get as well something here to defortify the balloons. Just a quick mortar. 024. Okay, right there at the beginning of the map. Perfect. So that is gonna be easier for my towers to finish off the balloons. Let's get also perma brew. Why not? Especially it's very effective on spike factories, because in that way each one of the spikes that are left on the ground are gonna be stronger and buffed by the alchemist. I should be able anyway, once I get the banks full, I should be able to get the 5th upgrade anyway on the spike factory. But yeah, you can see that overall I'm not really struggling against these 90s. It's fairly easy to get everything done. And whenever I think like I'm in trouble or I need some extra damage, I can use a path level 3. For example, in the case of these Zomegats, and each of the towers around path are gonna gain damage, and also once path gets like level 13, it's gonna endure, it's gonna last more radius, and also increase damage to ceramics and mob class balloons. So not anymore just one more damage layer, but well extra damage to ceramics and mobs. And this instead is the 5th upgrade in the top path of the spike factory. Now I want you to look at the attack speed, so how much speed the spike factory is going to deposit on the 4th upgrade, and now look at the 5th upgrade. So see that the spike factory is a lot slower to place the mines on the path. So you gain these gigantic explosions that are gonna do a lot of damage to the balloons that come in contact with these mines, but at the same time you're gonna be placing less in the same amount of time, and also it's a very expensive upgrade. So I don't think it's worth for the price. These explosions, that the damage that you gain is not that high. You can see it, like, yes, they're destroying a little bit the Zomegats, but it's not like they're one-shotting them. And so yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's a tough upgrade that deserves, especially because like cost efficiency is not that high. And yeah, definitely I think it would be a lot better to just place a lot more of 420 spike factories, like you have 5, 6, 7 instead of getting just one 5th upgrade. Now let's sell this bottom tar farm. You could see the, actually let's sell this this one right here. You could see the how it worked, and now I'm gonna get the top path of the banana farm. This one right here. That's another one. So 520, and you're gonna be seeing now the farmer is gonna also collect the cash from this 520 banana farm, and you can see here the number whenever it's gonna drop it is 1.8. Maybe so. Maybe I was wrong. How much cash it is? No, 1. So 1125, 1.125 K, and it's gonna produce only 5 boxes each round. So it's an upgrade that costs 120K in Impoppable. And it's gonna produce only each round. You can see right here 5.6K cash. That's very little compared to the cost. So it's gonna require more than 20 rounds to pay itself back, and that's why it's one of those upgrades that I don't recommend ever to get. It's very inefficient in terms of cost, and so yeah, that was just my thought. So let's just move here these mortars to destroy this BD, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.